Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Pedro, and you are now tuned into the Alpha Success Network. I trust that this message is finding you well. Myself, I'm enjoying a beautiful evening out here in North Vancouver, taking in the sunset. I'd like to share that with you. And all I gotta say is that heaven ain't hard to find. Ladies and gentlemen, over the next few minutes, I want to talk to you about how I am using the power of thought to attract the circumstances that I desire into my life. Majority of people talk about manifestation, they talk about the law of attraction, they talk about the secret, and they haven't figured out exactly how it works. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to give you some jewels of wisdom, some secrets. I'm going to show you exactly how to make this law of attraction practical. I'm going to teach you how to use the power of your mind to draw into your life the things that you so desire. I'm going to begin by letting you know that every time that you think a thought, it doesn't matter whether the thought is positive or the thought is negative. Anytime you think a thought, your mind, your brain emanates some waves into the atmosphere. And it's not even the atmosphere, it's a finer matter known as the ether. A very simple analogy is if you look at the water over here, there's waves, and these waves are traveling. And these waves have been traveling for a very long distance, right? All the way from the ocean until here. There's a disturbance somewhere, and now the wave travels. Your mind is similar to this. When you think a certain thought, you create a certain vibration in the atmosphere, and this vibration travels, okay? So, thought waves is the first thing that I want you to really comprehend. So when you think a thought that is positive, right? So maybe it's a thought of ambition, maybe it's a thought of aspiration, maybe it's a thought of positivity, a thought of hope, a thought of optimism. When you think this type of thoughts, you emanate this type of waves. And when you come close to another human being, the waves that you are emanating from your mind goes to that individual's mind, and because they're positive thoughts, you actually raise the vibration of the person that you have come close to. On the flip side, if you think negative thoughts, anger, fear, depression, discouragement, and you come close to another individual, the waves that you release affect that individual in a negative manner. So, the law of attraction works like this. When you begin to consciously and intentionally put out into the ether positive thoughts, you will attract other people who are releasing the same type of thoughts, because the law states that like attracts like. So myself, I'm a businessman, I'm an entrepreneur, so I'm always thinking of push, I'm always thinking of ambition, I'm always thinking of progress. So I'm releasing these waves into the atmosphere, and when I come close to other entrepreneurs who have the same spirit, my waves affect their mind, and automatically we are attracted to each other. And as a result of this, I am able to enhance my entrepreneurial pursuits, because I'm attracting to myself people that are vibrating like me. We feel and think the same way. So I want you to think about what type of waves are you emitting from your mind. Now you know that you have to exercise a high level of control, because the waves that you are emitting from your mind affect other people that you come into contact with. Ladies and gentlemen, now I want to talk to you about something called thought forms. Thought forms. When you think a thought, doesn't matter whether it's positive or negative, the thought that you think creates a form that is real indeed. I know you're used to physical forms, right? You're used to physical things that are in form. So I have a phone here. This is in form, it's physical, you can feel it. But you didn't realize, you didn't know that when you think a thought, it creates a form. Even though you can't see the form exists and it is a real thing. And this form exists around you, around your aura. So what happens is that when you start thinking certain thoughts, you start creating certain forms that hang around you and affect you for better or worse. So if you are thinking thoughts that are negative, these negative thoughts create forms around you, and it's easier for you to keep thinking negative thoughts because these forms influence you just like other people's thoughts influence you. And therefore you can see how it would be very difficult to attract the circumstances that you desire in your life if the thought forms that you are creating are impacting you in a negative way. On the flip side, when you create thought forms that are positive, thoughts of ambition, thoughts of aspiration, thoughts of contribution, thoughts of hope, thoughts of optimism, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling this right now. When you got them good thoughts, you got these thought forms that create around you, they attach themselves to your aura, and it's easier for you to think better and better and better and better thoughts. And as you think these better thoughts and they're having this influence on you, you are able to emanate more powerful waves that affect other people for better. And as a result, you are able to expedite your ability to manifest the things that you desire into your life. The thoughts that you think, ladies and gentlemen, create thought forms. The more clearer your thoughts are, the stronger the forms that you can create. The more clearer your thoughts are, the further the waves are that you can emanate. Okay, so maybe you want to achieve a high level of success. Right now, I'm telling you to consciously and intentionally begin to think thoughts of success a lot continuously. So for myself, I have a specific vision for my business, and I think about this and I create waves out into the ether that attract other people that are in sympathy with my business aspirations. I think about the vision for my business, and therefore I create certain thought forms that are around me, that are affecting me for better and pushing me towards my goal. And these thought forms attract other people who have the same thought forms, who have the same thought waves. Ladies and gentlemen, the law of attraction, the law of manifestation is scientific, it is technical. You have to consciously create and radiate the thoughts that will lead to the manifestation of the things that you desire. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. It's a beautiful evening. It's a beautiful evening. Let me share with you an image here that will leave you feeling peaceful. Like I said, heaven ain't hard to find.